Hey, let's chat about the KBO Hurricane. It looks like an expensive European racing bike. What do you see it put together? Because it's funny, but because the battery and motor are smaller, so it's really hard to tell it's an e-bike. But everybody who sees this thing digs it. I get a lot of compliments. And with some e-bikes costing upwards of $4,000, they can't believe this KBO Hurricane was less than $900. It's insane. Now, my old e-bike was a beast. It was way too heavy to carry upstairs. I couldn't mount it on a standard wall bike rack, and I needed a special rack for the back of my car because of the weight. So I sold it and bought this KBO Hurricane. It's an ultralight 6061 aluminum frame e-bike, weighs in about 35 pounds, fully loaded, easily hangs on my wall stand, and fits into the back of the Jeep. I can now carry it up and down stairs for storage, which is great. It came with a complete set of fenders, but I don't ride in the rain on purpose anyway, so I decided to leave them off. Came well packed and thankfully was mostly assembled. You just watched me assemble. It took about 20 minutes to complete it, and that's only because I twisted the handlebars the wrong way when I put it on there. So make sure the cables run toward the left side. You see me turning it around here. Unlike my mountain bike, which is silly to have a mountain bike since we live in Florida and don't have any mountains here, the KBO Hurricane bike was built for the open road. It's got super thin 700C European road racing bike tires with aluminum alloy wheels with reduced resistance for a faster, more efficient riding experience that's going to catapult you down your local smooth roads with ease. There's no throttle on this bike, you'll notice, and it's a powerful yet quiet 250 watt sustained, 350 watt peak brushless geared hub motor with 3 pedal assist options. It'll take you up to 20 to 22 miles an hour, which is plenty fast on a bicycle, unless you're racing in Tour de France or running from the law, neither of which I plan to do in the next few months anyway. The integrated 36-volt, 9.6 amp-hour lithium-ion battery has Samsung and LG cells. Again, that's important because they can be trusted. Gives you about 345 watt-hours for a decent range. The battery's concealed. It's actually built into the down tube of the frame, so it provides some water resistance and a more sleek non-e-bike look if you're trying to hide it like I am. Battery can be removed if you need to. You'll notice there's no chain and no gears. Personally, I think that's less maintenance. The belt drive, super smooth, super quiet. The gearing is set to what's typically about 5th or 6th gear on most 7-speed bikes. And when you're using pedal assist, I rarely use other gears anyway because it's just ghost pedaling. Mechanical disc brakes provide ample and quick stopping power when you need it. The bike is about 70 inches long with a 27-inch wheel diameter. The recommended rider height somewhere between 5'6" to 6'6" with a minimum seat height of 32 inches and a maximum seat height about 41 inches. The 27.2 centimeter seat post and the seat itself are both replaceable, but they're pretty decent. The maximum rider weight's about 250 pounds. I'm just about 6 foot and 190 pounds, so I'm well within that range. The specs, I'm going to put them on the screen here so you could read up about this incredible e-bike. I'm digging it. We're talking a 345 watt hour battery, a 250 watt continuous 350 watt peak motor, which will still get you up to 22 miles an hour with a little pedal assist easier. The bikes range on a full chart up to 50 miles depending on your weight, inclines, tire pressure, and 700C by 32 millimeter width Euro racing tires are going to get you moving fast. They've got the Presta valves, so just be aware of that. And remember, it's a single speed, no shifter. You'll find pedal assist levels from 0 to 3, a built-in 36-volt LED headlight, plenty bright, but there's no tail light on this model, so you need to add something yourself if that's important to you. Weighs in, again, this is imported about 35 to 36 pounds, which is a lot lighter than most e-bikes, so it requires less motor usage and less battery life, which it turns out makes the bike lighter. So it all kind of makes sense, and that's why you'll still be able to go 22 miles an hour for up to 50 some miles. So give this a shot. I think you're going to like this thing if you're looking for an e-bike that's on the lighter side, the KBO Hurricane.